Hi, my name is Bianca Pablos. I'm going to be talking about brain injury to children.
Hi, my name is Teresa Maurer, and I'm going to be talking about brain injuries to adolescents.
Hi, my name is Carly Harity. I'm going to be talking about brain injuries to adults. So, our topic is traumatic brain injuries, and this is something that happens to individuals anytime throughout their life, and it's usually a very unexpected accident that occurs. This is usually due to trauma to the head in, for instance, a sport incident or mainly car accidents. And Bianca's going to start first with her children.
All right. So, hi, Carly. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Now, Carly, how old are you, Carly?
6.
You're 6 years old? Now, I've heard that did something happen to I believe it was your dad? Did something happen?
Yeah, we got into a car accident.
You got into a car accident? Oh my goodness. Do you remember anything that happened? No. Did your mommy tell you anything?
They kind of explained it to me. They just said that we got hit in the head.
He got hit in the head? Oh my god. So what did your mommy say when you found out he got hit in the head? Did she explain anything to you?
Just that he doesn't feel good right now and that he has to rest.
He doesn't feel good and that he has to rest. So do you know what it means when somebody hurt their head in a car accident?
They could have a headache.
They could have a headache? Okay. You know anything else?
Maybe forget.
Maybe forget? Okay. Good. Okay, good job. Well, I'm gonna maybe explain to you a little bit about, what happened so you can get a better understanding to, what happened to your dad in the car accident, okay? That sounds good? All right. So when you visit your dad in the hospital, what happened? Did you see your dad? How did he look?
His head was wrapped in a bandage.
It was wrapped in a bandage. Okay, yes, that's common for when you visit someone in the hospital and they had a brain injury. They might have a bandage around their head, or they could be laying in a hospital bed and it may look like they're sleeping, but they're really not. They're just resting and their body is getting back to normal. And sometimes when someone has a brain injury, they could have trouble remembering things, or they could have trouble walking, or talking, and even sleeping. And so the brain sometimes is like a computer. When you have a computer and it's full up with a lot of say paperwork in the computer, sometimes it's slowed down because it could be getting injured. And that's something like how when a brain injury happens, your brain starts to slow down because it's injured. So, for example, when your dad comes home, he might need some help with some things. Like he might need help walking again. He might need help with talking. And he might even be able to feel angry. Now, sometimes when people have a brain injury, they can't do things that they normally used to do. So your dad, he could feel angry sometimes because he maybe not be able to walk and talk like he used to. But that is when you could be like supportive and be daddy's little girl. And you can help him walk, teach him how to walk again. You can help him talk. You can even maybe play some games with him to help him with his memory, help him with things around the house. So you could be like daddy's little helper when he comes home. How did that sound?
That sounds
like daddy's
good.
little helper again.
I think he would like that.
How would you want to help your dad?
I want to make sure that he's happy and make sure he's comfortable.
make sure he's comfortable and happy, that's great. Now, sometimes you might notice that he might not pay attention as much as he used to, but that's okay because that's just part of the injury, but he will get better, so don't worry about that. And I have a question to ask you, Carly. Do you like to write?
I kind of can write. I'm learning in school right now.
You learning in school? Have you ever heard about a journal?
Mm-hmm.
A journal? You know what a journal is? What's a journal?
You write down things that you want to tell people about.
Okay, good. So you know what you can do? You can start a journal and you can write about your feelings. You can write about your feelings and your worries about, when your dad comes home, how you may feel about when he comes home, how you may feel now. And you could express those feelings to your mom, or you could just keep it to yourself. This is a good way so that you won't keep your feelings so bottled up inside.
Okay, that sounds like that would be good for him.
So that sounds like that would be good? Okay, cool. So how do you feel now that I explained to you a little bit about what's been going on?
I feel better, and I feel like that I can be more help to my parents, and next time when I come here, that we can talk about it more.
You can talk. Good, great job. So it was nice talking to you, Carly.
Nice to talk to you also.
And I want you to know that I'm always here for you if you ever need to talk, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you have a good day.
Bye.
Hello, Bianca. My name is Teresa, and I'm going to be your social worker for your hospital stay. Do you have any questions for me right now?
I just wanted to know, what type of what kind of therapy I'm gonna be getting, like physical, occupational, speech therapy.
So right now, we don't want you to be laying around all day. So typically patients who are within the rehab have very busy schedules. And typically the schedule will run from 9 to about 3:30 with a little break for lunch. So your day will start off with some physical therapy. And with physical therapy, it will help you regain muscle movement, since you've been laying down for quite some time after your operation and everything. They want you to start get moving, and they don't want your muscles to get too stiff. So you're going to take a trip down to the rehab, which will be a very nice difference of setting than being stuck in your room. And within physical therapy, they will help you learn how to walk again. They will help you with your eye movements, your arm movements, and just how to perform simple tasks. Just, for example, picking things up, using your fingers, how to type again, since I know you teenagers are very, very loving towards your technology. And then from there, OT will come pick you up, and they will wash you up for the day. They will take you back to your room and wash you up and help you relearn how to brush your teeth, clean your face, shower, and toileting. And if you have any issues with any of the staff members, just give me a call. If you're not comfortable with a staff member, such as if it's a male staff member, please let someone know so we're aware. And then from occupational therapy, you'll probably get a little break for lunch. And for lunch, you have a few options. You can eat in your room if you just want some silence after your busy morning. Watch some TV, all that jazz. Or you could go in the teen room where other teens will be there as well who have also experienced brain injuries. And there you guys will be able to share your meals, share your lunches, and just kind of learn off each other as well. So that's always an option. But if you're not feeling that, if you're not feeling talking to people or interacting with people, you could just eat in your room and that's no issue. And it looks like you're back on the normal diet. I know for quite some time they had you on a feeding tube because from the traumatic brain injury, it messed with your intestines and the way that they were working. And I know typically after a brain injury, there's also issues with toileting because there's a disconnect with your brain to your urinary system. So that's also what OT is doing, but they're going to try to get you back on a normal diet so you can start moving your intestines along more smoothly instead of having just the feed within you. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good. I like the idea of being with other teenagers that's been through the same thing I've been through. I think that's a really good support system for me at this time. Now, I do have one more question now.
Mm-hmm.
What about emotional support? Because sometimes I can feel a little sad a little bit because of what happened to me. You have any emotional support?
Yes. So we have support such as counseling with you and I. You could have the nurse give me a call. Or there's also musical therapy where you could be able to express your way through music and a therapist will come in and they will bring instruments or just bring an iPad so you could listen to music, any music you want, or if you used to play an instrument, they could help you relearn how to play that instrument. And they also have art therapy, and art therapy also goes along within the teen room, and an art therapist will come in and they'll have different tasks for you to do and different crafts, and they'll play music along with that. So it's a pretty fun time.
Now, I have a question. What about my memory? Because after a brain injury, I might forget certain things. So how can somebody help me regain some of my memory back?
So Child Life could help with that. Child Life provides our patients with games, like matching games, so it could help with your memory that way. Or for example, the art therapy, it could, there's crossword puzzles, stuff like that, help you to focus on work.
Okay, good. I like those ideas, and I like the fact that eating with the other teenagers, that can help me socially too, because then I won't feel so alone. I have other people to talk to, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, and like I said, they have, and if you don't feel comfortable with being in a group of people at any point within your stay, just let someone know, and you could just have alone time.
Okay, all right. Thank you. You were very helpful. I'm glad I talked to you. Today.
I hope you have a great day, and let me know if you need anything.
I sure will. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Teresa. My name is Carly Harity. I'm going to be the social worker that's going to be working with you while you're at the hospital. So I heard that from your charts, that you were in a bad accident. Could you explain that a little bit more to me?
Yes. So I was driving and someone just hit me from the left side. So when I saw the car coming towards me, because there was a lot of rain, I kind of moved a little to the right and kind of leaned on the console, and then they hit me. So there's a lot of damage to my lower extremities right now. Not so much the upper. I mean, it's a little weak, but it's mainly the lower extremity.
Yeah. So from what I've been seeing, that you are having actually a lot of progress from when you first came in here with your movement of your face and then your arms also. So from your accident, you had a brain injury, and I understand that you're in a wheelchair right now, but we are going to be working to try to get you walking as soon as we can, and that's kind of why I'm here to talk to you right now. I wanted to explain to you the different therapies and things that we're going to be doing to work with you to get you feeling back up to normal. And I know this is